You should remind her that she's evil, that anger is evil, that so-called fake happiness is evil. And do you have any children with this woman?
Yes, sir.
How many?
4.
Wow. She's going to destroy your children.
You're about to witness a grown adult man degrading another grown adult man's wife and children on internet radio. And then after he smoothly lays it down for them, he'll ask that grown adult man to basically get the divorce papers filed. Cause his wife is of the devil. Oh, and this is all speculated because of the wife's alleged anger issues.
Shane, welcome to the show. You're on the air.
Hey there, Jesse. How's it going?
All is well. Thanks for calling.
All right. Yeah, I just had a question. You know, I've been married. It's gonna be 12 years, and she's a good mom, beautiful wife, lovely wife. But when I suggest some things, I guess it'd be critical, but I'll approach it, I would think, in a nice way. She kind of blows up on me.
I wonder why she blows up on you. Cause I'm definitely there's two sides to every story kind of person. Recently, I've been binge watching this YouTube channel called Explore With Us. Evu, if you know, you know. It's a channel that breaks down body and vocal languages of criminals. They basically teach you how to detect when a person is lying. Now, I'm not an expert at all, but I think Shane might be lying. Listen to his vocal patterns here.
I'll approach it, I would think, in a nice way.
I'll approach it, I would think, in a nice way. I bet you were shaking your head the whole time you were saying that statement, indicating potential deception within that statement. Oh my God. I need to stop watching Evil, man. I'm getting obsessed.
Says that I'm putting her down. And I told her, that's anger. And
Yeah.
I don't know. I just having a hard time trying to get through to her to take my critiques. But,
And your question is for me is what?
Oh, yeah. How do I get through to my wife and tell her that, anger is of the devil? And without me trying to be, what's the word? Better than her,
What does that mean? What does that
you
mean?
get
What does that mean, better than her?
Or I'm superior.
You are superior.
No, Jesse, he's not superior. Just because she's his wife does not give him the right to control her. See, this is the kind of that reminds me of why I despise organized religion. And the evangelical national Christians are in the front line of that storm. If God was actually real and he was this all-loving being, he wouldn't tell you to be superior over her. He would tell you, in my opinion, to respect her, cherish her, love her to the fullest extent, and just be kind to her. It's really not that hard.
Okay.
Why are you trying to not be who you are?
Right.
No, that's a question.
Why does Jesse always say that? Bro, he's notorious for saying, no, that was a question to his callers. This isn't the first time I've heard this shit. I've seen this before. Hey, Jesse, listen. Maybe start forming your sentences to sound like questions. Maybe that'll work? Or are question marks of the devil as well?
I'll tell her that, I'm above you and Jesus and God is above me. And she kind of doesn't really get that, She thinks I'm trying to be superior.
And you are. You're the head of your wife.
Correct.
You are superior.
Okay.
Why are you afraid to be superior? That's who you are. You're the head of your wife.
Right.
Yeah, Shane, what the is wrong with you? Stop being such a little and be superior to your wife. Don't you know that you're above her? You're more human than her. Don't you know that? Did you hear how I just sounded? Like a piece of right? Yeah, that's exactly how these people are.
Why do you care what she think about it?
I'm just trying to, get her to understand, to not be so angry.
But suppose she's not ready to just understand. She love her hell. How are you going to make her understand that she doesn't want to? Mm-hmm. Why not just leave it her hell and you check out? Meaning psychologically, you check out. Don't try to change her. You just work on you, and you take care of your family and do what you do, and let her stay in her hell.
He wants this man to psychologically check out from his wife, which I always thought was borderline, bro, divorce papers are about to be on the dining room table, boo-boo. Never, ever psychologically disconnect from your partner. It's a recipe for disaster and a potential of your life's about to change in a bad way. Now, friends, if you think this was bad, the shit that Jesse was just saying, listen to me when I tell you, it gets worse. And in some instances, funny as shit.
Why do you say your wife is a good wife when she's so evil?
It's because she loves, because she has a big heart and she loves.
What?
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 His confusion is so funny, dude. Oh, God. He's thinking, is this the same Shane from before? Like, where the is the evil Shane that hates his wife? She has a big heart and loves... What the
She's evil!
Your wife's a piece of bro. I already told you that.
Because she has a big heart.
Big heart.
She loves.
Oh, she had surgery on her heart?
Nah, man. Come on, man. Nah, she's, you know.
Would a big heart person disobey her husband?
Probably not, man, but...
Would a big heart person drop their anger?
That's true.
No, that was a question. Would that?
As I'm watching this, I'm trying to figure out, where's Jesse going with this? It sounds like he's trying to give him advice on his marriage, but it's the worst advice I've ever heard. Like, if you take anything from Jesse, anything that he said here, and actually execute it, I promise you, divorce papers are on the way. Like, no rational, logical woman would tolerate this behavior. And frankly, they shouldn't. Trying to be superior to your partner is the worst mistake that you can make in your relationship. This is narcissism trying to infect another human being. That's what this is.
There's a scale, like how someone can be very upset and then someone can be very happy. You know what I'm saying?
A person that's upset is angry at all times. That phony sense of happiness is not happiness. That's evil. That's anger. They feel good, which is evil, and then they feel bad, which is evil. Your wife is never of love, and she's never of happiness.
Holy dude, that 4-second silence after Jesse on this man's wife is the longest 4 seconds ever. Go back and rewatch that. See, I think Shane already started picking up where Jesse's going with this. I think he's figured it out. He knows that Jesse's about to go ham on his wife. What's disturbing is he follows suit. He never questions anything Jesse says to him. He just goes with it.
If you want to save your family, if she want to be, she might not be want to be saved. You got to stop calling good. You have to stop calling evil good. There's nothing good about your wife.
He was about to say stop calling good evil. I think Jesse has got to be on some prescription drugs. Prescription drugs that are not prescribed to him, that is. He's got to be. There is no way he can form these thoughts without snorting a line or two of whatever he's taking. I'm going to take a guess. I'm going to guess lithium.
If someone is capable of being angry, they're not a good person, is what you're saying.
No, they're pure evil.
Okay.
Evil is evil, and they'll put on a fake face that they're happy for a minute because they're getting things their way or you cater to them. But as soon as they don't get things their way, they're angry. Both the pretense of being happy is evil, just like the pretense of anger is evil. Both are evil. There's nothing good about your wife.
Only if she gets on her knees, bows down before you, and accepts you as your superior. Then she might have a potential of becoming a good and loyal wife. Is that right, Jesse? Dude, what is this? How could anyone think this way? All jokes aside, this is a dangerous way of thinking. This is one aspect of freedom of speech that I get real iffy about. Because there can be a freedom of speech all you want, but there'll never be a freedom from consequence. Trust and believe that.
But you can't make her do it. You should remind her that she's evil, that anger is evil, that so-called fake happiness is evil. And do you have any children with this woman?
Yes, sir.
How many?
4.
Wow. She's going to destroy your children.
What did he just say? You ought to destroy your children? I don't know if it's Jesse's lisp or accent or style of speaking. I don't know. But what I do know is that Jesse just said you ought to destroy your children. Or she'll destroy your children. But I'm going with what my brain heard first because I can't unhear it now. Either way, he wants this stranger that called for advice to destroy his children. I'm a childless adult by choice. And this is why I say more people need to stop having children to soothe their trauma, which will in the long run make your children hate you. This is not the way to approach this at all. Let's think about it like this, Jesse. What if this man has a mental health issue and he gets off the phone and unalives his wife and children? What if that happens? Bet Jesse wouldn't take responsibility for that. You know what? I'm gonna change that drug of choice. I'm gonna go from lithium to cocainum.
She is very into the, can be a godly woman,
No, she can't. How can an evil person be a godly woman?
I notice when she doesn't read the Bible, like, consistently, she is capable of being angry.
How can a godly person be evil?
Did you seriously ask that question, Jess? You know what? Let me drop some names on you that might ring bells. Joel Osteen, Pat Robertson, Benny Hinn, Mike Murdoch, Kenneth Copeland. These men combined have more money than some countries' GDP. That's no joke. Google it. These are the faces of evil, the purest form, the truest form of evil. Anyone that can sell a person false fantasies and sleep well at night is an evil person in my book. Oh, and Jesse, don't think you're dodging it. You're definitely on that list.
They're evil, man. They're not. You can't be good and evil.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care how much you read the Bible, she's still evil. You got the devil reading the Bible. That's all happening.
So,
why you call her a godly woman?
Excuse me?
Why do you call her a godly woman?
Because, her intentions are good,
The road to hell is paved with good intention. It does not lead to heaven, it leads to hell.
Wait, huh? What did he just say?
The road to hell is paved with good intention. It does not lead to heaven, it leads to hell.
So you're saying even if people are good, they're still bad? Are all people bad then? Are all people inherently bad? Especially the ones that don't believe in God. I know you think that I have a first-class ticket to hell, and you know what, man? I'm good with it. I'm Gucci. That's where all the ganja hookers and Lucy are. What the am I gonna do in heaven? Take walks? Do I look like a person that takes walks? Bro, I get in my car to drive across the street to the convenience store to grab a donut. I am the definition of an American. Bet that pissed off a bunch of conservatives.
You gotta call it what it is, but don't be angry at her about it. She might not be ready to overcome a hell, but here's what I recommend. Do what you want. You need to check out psychologically from her. Meaning, don't identify with her anger. Don't try to please her in her hell, and just still take care of your family. I'm not telling you to leave the house or leave the family, but you can't. If you want to be free, Shane, and overcome your hell, you got to leave her in her hell, and you just work on overcoming your hell.
Okay.
Don't lie, Jesse. You know you want him to leave his family. You want him to psychologically check out from his wife? I highly recommend not doing that. I've said it before. Why would you even consider saying some shit like that to a man that, to me, sounds like he loves his wife? He sounds like he believes that she would change. And you, Jesse, are turning a small brush fire into a wildfire. It sounds like Shane needs therapy and he's seeking it in the wrong way. Asking advice in your marriage from Jesse Lee Peterson is like asking a car mechanic for advice on an x-ray on your dog's broken leg. You see where I'm going with this? The video concludes with Jesse berating Shane's wife some more, telling him all kinds of insane to do, which will in the long run make him be single again, trust me. I hope Shane takes nothing from this phone call and seeks professional help. If he really believes he has an issue with his wife, see a marriage counselor or relationship psychologist, whatever. Anything but Jesse Lee Peterson. Leave your thoughts below. Let me know what you thought of this madness. Jesse Lee Peterson always brings the madness. But do you need more Jesse Lee Peterson? And check out his thoughts on White History Month in my next video right here. And if you can, my friends, please support the channel on Patreon. That would mean the world to me. I will leave those links right here and in the description below. As always, I hope to see you there. And don't forget to subscribe for weekly leftist progressive videos. And I am